First of all, your name is Haley
Osment.
Osment.
Yes.
Okay, good. I want to get the details out of the way first. And you're how old?
I'm 11.
And you've been acting for more than half of your life.
Yeah, 6 years.
So you're a true veteran in the 11-year-old category, aren't
guess.
you? Yeah. What do you think? I think a lot of people are going to watch this movie and say, "Where do I know that boy from?" Where do you think most people recognize you from?
Well, first feature I ever did was Forrest Gump, and yeah, I guess that's how things got started, really. And I've done a couple series. I did Thunder Alley a while ago, and Jeff Foxworthy's show, and I did a recurring on Murphy Brown for a little while.
So you've done the big screen and the little screen.
Yeah.
Have you done any stage work?
No, but I want to. I think that'll be something new for me. I've always wanted to try something new.
Yeah, because it's time to start diversifying.
Yeah.
This is all old hat for you by this time.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference between movies or television?
No, I like to do them both. I like to have a nice balance, because when you start doing drama all the time or just comedy all the time or television or movies, it gets kind of one-sided.
Right.
So I like just to change between what I do every once in a while.
Well, that's good, because they're very different areas.
Yeah.
Now, this was a very, very dramatic role. This wasn't, I wouldn't call this a kid's role.
Yeah.
This was a really serious, dramatic role. When you're as old as you are, what do you draw from to get the level of incredible acting that you showed in this movie?
To get to the point where Cole is in the film, you have to really become and feel what he's feeling, and to have the thoughts that Cole would be thinking and running through your head just like he would. You have to just read it over and over and over again and really analyze it to understand what's making him, what's he doing at that minute, what's he thinking. And once you've got yourself into the point where Cole is, you have to, just to stay with, you have to believe you're not Haley anymore. You have to be Cole, and you're Cole. Do what Cole is. Have Cole's instincts, things like that.
Well, I would think if that's what you really did, that this must have been an exhausting role.
Yeah, it was intense, but I had fun.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was it like working with Bruce Willis?
Bruce, great guy. He just so dedicated, just working so hard on the script and on every scene he was in and every line. For the first week before we started shooting in Philadelphia, early September, the whole cast and the director Knight were in this room, and we were just always analyzing the script, just getting down everything perfect, understanding exactly what was going on at that exact moment, so that we could have a smooth job on the script when we started shooting.
Why don't you tell me a little bit from your perspective what this movie is about, especially what your character is going through?
Well, it's about communication, or more specifically, the lack thereof. It's about the relationships of the four main cast members and how they can get through their problems or their problem of not talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. What do you think that Cole's relationship was like with his mother? Because she obviously loved him a lot, but like you said, there was a breakdown going on there.
His mom is the only one in the world for him who actually loves him, and he always works so hard to make himself just look as normal as he can for her, because in reality he's not that normal at all. So, because he feels that if his mom gets the idea that he's sort of weird, a freak, then he'll be alone.
They call movies like this psychological thrillers,
Yeah.
because there are parts of it that are really scary, but then there's also this great dramatic theme running through it. But when it came to the scary parts, Bruce Willis didn't have anything to do with it. None of the other people really had anything to do with it. You had to carry the really scary parts. What did you do to make it seem so real that you're seeing ghosts? How did you carry the really heavy part of this movie?
Well, again, just after I really didn't substitute any other image for what Cole was being afraid of at the moment. I had to make myself afraid of what he was afraid of, and that was hard, since all the things he was afraid of, I knew they weren't real for the first place, and then some of them were actually funny people in real life. So it was a big challenge having to keep up the fear, and to do that, you just blocked it all of your mind. You blocked out who they were, and you just knew that it was just a terrifying moment in his life, and it was hard.
Now, is this what you want to do forever and ever?
Yeah.
You want to keep on acting?
Yeah, I'm gonna act.
Well, I think you've got an incredible path laid out for yourself.
Thanks.
Can you explain kind of the pain, the anguish that this little boy was going through? Because he internalizes so much of it through the movie, which is really hard for an actor to do because it's very subtle.
He just hides all of it. It's always there. It's always tormenting him, and it's so hard for him in everyday life because he has to keep it all in here. He can't reveal his problem to anybody else because they already think he's a freak. So he has to. It's hard for him because he's always hiding things. He's so inside himself so much. It's hard. It's just so much pressure on him every day.
So will we be seeing you in anything again soon?
Well, I hope. We've been reading, my dad and I, he's an actor too, we've been reading a lot of scripts lately, and I hope to be starting something in September, so maybe.
Will it be on the big screen or the little screen?
Probably the big screen.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, this is a phenomenal movie, and it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You did
Nice
a
meeting you.
really, really great job.
Thanks.
Thank you.